Baddies don't gatekeep. I have an original sentence to share with y'all. You're not gonna believe it, but I'm about to say it. I got free floor seats to CowBoy Carter. I'm gonna tell you how I did it, and you can replicate what I did. If the Beehive gods are looking down upon you, maybe you can get free floor seats to CowBoy Carter as well. I'm not joking with you. Here's my secret. So this, and they'll have to rip this off of my dead freaking body. Ah! This is my wristband to CowBoy Carter. As you can see, it says floor, and that is the date. I went to the May 9th Inglewood Sophie Stadium show, the last show in LA. Guys, it was magical. It was everything that I could have ever imagined it to be. Thank you, Beyonce. Love you. I feel like you and I, we go together real good. Okay, so let me tell you what happened. I bought tickets to CowBoy Carter at the beginning of the year, like all the other Beehives. I was looking at those tickets and I was like, damn, Beyonce, you charging a premium, girl, and this is supposed to be the discounts. It wasn't giving discount, you feel me? So like I ended up getting the section 500, hands to heaven, up in the tippy tops, all right, for $100 per person. It was gonna be me, my sister, my mom, and my husband. We just needed to be in the room where it happened. We were talking about recessions, new presidents, tariffs, freaking eggs. We just needed to be there because I wasn't there for Renaissance, one of the biggest like regrets of my life, right? So I was like, it's not gonna pass me by again. Anyways, all that to say, we got the very cheap seats, and we was like, along the line, maybe we have like 5 months to plan. We will go back and we will upgrade those seats. The closer it got to our show, we realized that shit was not about to happen. And it wasn't because of the pricing. The pricing actually went down from the Beehive exclusive. Y'all know, we was all there, okay? It was a wild time. But the pricing actually went down. The problem was we bought third-party tickets. And Ticketmaster was not messing with us at all. They was like, no, chica. On their website, our tickets were worth $0. Yeah, so we couldn't with them besides sell them back and then try to repurchase and do the whole thing. And it was like, who has the money to be doing that, or the time? Not me. No. So we was like, you know what, y'all, we're gonna stick with our original intentions. We are going to go to section 500. We're gonna dress to the nines. We're gonna do what needs to be done. Beyonce's gonna see us from the heavens. She's gonna feel our aura. It is what it is. Like, it's fine. So my sister and I, we did the thing. We got the costumes, and I mean, like, we did it big. And we dressed up my mother and we dressed up my husband. My mother, who's barely a fan and was like, I'll never go to another concert, and anyways, we got her dressed up. My husband, everything was cool. We was cute, and we showed up to that stadium. It's big as it was lost. We walked miles and miles and miles. I had on stiletto cowboy boots that go up like chaps up all the way and wrap around my waist. Okay, they were not comfortable, and I was like, oh girl, this is section 500. My sister had on cowboy boots. Her feet was hurting, everybody's feet was hurting, and it was like we're just gonna get to our seats and we're going to relax. So my sister and my mother, right before we got up to the to our section, my sister and my mother split up with us to go to the restroom. My husband and I went up to our section, all the way up in the sky. I was almost like looking down into a big cavern. It was huge. All that to say, we got up there. I was like, holy crap, what a crazy view. I'm standing there, I'm taking pictures, I'm cute, I'm excited, and then somebody stops me. And he's wearing like official tags, whatever. This is an employee. And he goes, wow, you look like a real Beyonce fan. I said, are you kidding me? This is the event of my lifetime. And I've had kids. He goes, wow, well, I'm glad to hear it. Would you like a better seat? I said, seat, sir, I'm in section 500. Like, anything would be a better seat. I would love that, actually. He goes, okay, great. He pulls out 2 floor seats. Now, take a look. Okay, they don't have any value on them because it says relocation. He just pulled these out of his pocket. These aren't just somebody's seats. He just had these seats. So he was like, I got tickets for you. You could go down to the floor right now. Yes. I said, no, you're lying. He's like, no, like, They're yours. I was like, oh, I'm in there. Yeah. Oh. And then I remembered I have 2 other people in my party, and I'm thinking like, ooh, they better get left. But of course, big sister general, I'm like, sir, I'm gonna die if you don't give me these tickets. But my mother and my sister are in the bathroom. He's like, well, I need to see them. Lord, help me, Jesus. I was like, first of all, what does that mean? Like, they need to pass the test? He's like, yeah, you're dressed, you have the mission. They need to, they need to be on the same game. I said, I know my sister gonna be cool. I know my mother, she tried, but like, I'm nervous, first of all. Okay, so then he's like, oh, and they need to get here fast. So I'm calling, I'm ringing, I'm dialing, they're not answering. I'm like, oh, you're about to get left. Like, I'm not joking. I'm not playing with you. You're about to get left. So I'm calling. My sister picks up. Andrea, we're on the bathroom. I said, I need you guys to get up here right now. No, we're using why are you rushing us? And she hangs up in my face, being a bratty little sister. Like, that when you play with me too much and I'm your big sister and I make everything happen and I do all the shit, I wouldn't be blowing up your phone if it wasn't for a good reason, as if I don't know that your ass is on the stinky tutor. I know that you're on the stinky tutor. Like, am I not the smartest in this group? Why aren't you paying attention to what I'm doing and follow suit? You feel me? Like, that's how I feel. That's that big sister syndrome. Like, ew. I was like, oh, okay. This trick just hung up in my face. Dude is standing there like, he walks away. I don't have my tickets yet, by the way, because when I told him I needed 2 more, he was like, oh, I need to see them, and walked away. I said, oh, he's like, I'll be in the area. No! I texted her. I was like, you are so dumb. You better answer my fucking phone call right now. I'm trying to get his free fucking floor seats. And would you believe she called me in that moment? It was like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? Get your ass off the stinker and get up here now. And she did. So she came running up the steps or whatever. My mom was a little more lackadaisy. It's fine. And dude was like, all right, okay, I see. He did us a once over and he gave us the tickets. And the wristbands. And we did a whole mile walk to our seats in the floor. I'm telling you guys that I've never sweated and perspirated and anxietated so much in my freaking life. Like, that was such an experience. So let me tell you what you need to do. You need to dress up. You need to dress up. I had sore feet. My sister's feet was hurting. My feet was hurting. Like, we was walking miles to get to section 500. And I even brought backup sandals. My husband was holding them. And at certain points, I was like, I'm going to swap my sandals out. My mom told me when we got to the floor seats, she was like, if you would have swapped those sandals out, those boots out into those sandals, we would have never got these seats. Okay, so I know all the girls are saying, be comfortable, be comfortable, be comfortable. That's not the tea. It's not the tea. I'm sorry. You really need to be uncomfortable. You really need to be dramatic. I'm so sorry. Like, don't come for me because I see how y'all was coming about the girl who was talking about the people wearing Shein outfits. I'm so, like, don't do it. That's the tea. That's the secret. If you're gonna be up in the heavens, don't act like you can't be seen. You can be seen. Okay, so you dress up. If you look on my page, you'll see our outfits. I'll drop outfit deets, and you need to be there early, and you need to be seen. I'm not talking about just wearing Western wear. I'm not just talking about the basic cowboy boots and some skinny jeans and a tank top. I see what the girlies are wearing, and I'm not saying that your outfits are bad. I'm not. But I'm gonna have to say it's not good enough. Not for this, okay? All right? Please don't hate me. I love y'all, but Beehive, do it. Do what you gotta do. Do what you have to do. Amen?